Hi, Taurus, and welcome to your weekly tarot reading. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you are well, and this reading is for any sun, moon, or rising Taurus. We will take a look at the cards. We will see what the awareness is for the week, or the big ideas, guidance, and then possible outcomes. I will also choose a couple of oracle cards for additional information. So let's just go ahead and get started. Okay, so we have a pair of sixes. We have the Six of Pentacles, and we have the Six of Rods. Sixes often have to do with social consciousness, compassion, trying to find peace. And with the Six of Pentacles, the awareness for the week is the idea of giving and receiving, of being supportive when you can be supportive to friends, family, to those in need, strangers, whoever it may be. And it isn't always the idea that you have to give money to be supportive. You can help someone out. You can do a favor for them. You could be a sounding board for someone who may be having to work through some issues. So providing support to others is important because it's giving of yourself, and it makes you feel, it brings more purpose perhaps to people's lives. Then by the same token, we see the finely dressed man here holding the scales and giving the children a coin or a pentacle. So it represents that in life there are times when we do have to ask for help and allow someone to help us and to take that support. Again, in whatever shape or form it may be. It's a matter of circumstances and perspective, that when you're in a position to give. When you are struggling, then don't let pride hold you back from asking for help or assistance, just so that it can help you get back to a better place or back on your feet. So with the Six of Rods, we see this finely dressed guy riding in on his horse. He has a victory wreath around his helmet, and he has a victory wreath on his wand. And the Six of Wands, it's about getting your reward. It's about winning. It's about feeling that you're successful. You've done something good. And with the Six of Rods, people notice. People have noticed your probably the effort, the energy, the leadership, and the discipline that's gone behind the scenes in order to get there. And now it's time for you to get that, the boost of confidence, which is people want to be like you, maybe. Maybe they're inspired by what you've created or what you've done. Whether this is a small task or a big task, it shows success. And, if this is with respect to something happening at the office, you might get a nice email from a boss. You may get a pat on the back from a friend. Maybe you get a bonus or, additional territory if you're in sales or something. So this is the result of your effort, your energy to deal with whatever you've had to deal with. You are going to feel successful. So this awareness of the week is, here's success, and here's giving support to others, providing support, being aware, or for those that need support, asking for support. Okay, now we have guidance. Okay, so in terms of guidance, we have the Seven of Pentacles. And I do have to chuckle with this illustration because this fella here, he looks drained, he looks tired, he looks like he really doesn't want to be tending to that pentacle bush. And so the Seven of Pentacles is taking a step back from your work, your hard work. You may be thinking about things, you may be thinking that this is taking forever and I'm never going to finish and it's never going to work out. And maybe I should cut my losses. Others may be thinking, what can I do better? How can I improve the process here to get this pentacle bush to harvest quicker. And others may say, I just need a little time out to collect myself, to sort my thoughts, to rest. And having this rest here may give you the impetus to go back to tending the pentacle bush. So pentacles are about our resources, career, money, time, energy. I've been putting in a lot of energy in order to get this far. With a 7 card, you're close to completion. So the message perhaps is you either have to decide whether it's working for you or whether you just need a little time out from the work, and then you'll feel better when you get back to it. Next to this 7 of Pentacles is the Page of Swords. This Page of Swords here, he is holding his sword and he's looking away, almost as if he's bracing for something to come. And with swords can be about adversity and challenges and the problems that we face on our journey. And it's a matter of using the bluntness and the sharpness of that blade in order to help you navigate and try to find a path forward. So the Page of Swords, he's youthful, he's young, he's earnest, and when we're looking at swords, we're looking at truthfulness, doing the right thing, of seeing the facts as they are, and using our intelligence to deal with situations, problem solving, using our smarts, not relying on the emotional piece, not relying on what your friend said, but relying on what you truly know, what you have found to be true, and then making your decision. At the heart of understanding and analyzing facts, you may find the truth, and you may be dealing with the realness of a situation. So here we have, this may be saying you need to look honestly here and truthfully at what you've been working on. And again, it would suggest some type of strategizing or problem solving in how you're going to approach this project or something that you're doing that is taking your time, your energy, and your focus. That you're going to have to address it with reason and with, again, your smarts. How can you best decide? So let's see what the possible outcomes are. Wow, so we have a lot of, we have some people here, some court cards here. We have the King of Rods. So the King of Rods is the master of really understanding his own strengths, his skills, and his personal power. And he uses that power to be successful. He uses his charisma and his personality and his charm to move through life, interacting with people, getting opportunities for, new projects or new enterprises, and he's going to go he's going to be attracted to things that are stimulating to him, that excite him. Because the Wands is about following your passions. It's about following what you truly get thrilled about. And so he has managed to do so. He has become successful because he's followed that ambition and the drive in the areas that he most wants to be. This is the type of presence that if you met someone like a King of Rods or King of Wands, you would notice them. They would be maybe holding court at a party. They just have it's a very powerful energy field. So this King of Rods may be telling you to take advantage of your own strengths and to take action, to do something. Get out there and, again, it's a lot of, we have success, we have giving, but we have this element of working on something, working on a project, tending to something that's perhaps important. The King of Rods would say, use all of what you have in the bank, meaning all your skills and your talents, to make it go, to keep at it. So then we have another personality here. We have the Knight of Pentacles. And the Knight of Pentacles is, he's quite a different energy from the King of Rods. The Knight of Pentacles is the slow and steady wins the race. I'm going to take my time. I'm going to do my best job. I'm going to outwork everyone, and I will get to that goal. He's also very goal-oriented, which means for you to focus on the ultimate goal that you're trying to reach. And this Knight of Pentacles is going to focus on the money, the time, the energy, the planning behind it, the pragmatic approach. So when we look at these cards together, we get a real sense of different messages coming to you, which is to be ready, look for the truth in the situation, deal with what's really the truth, and you're going to have to think about things. You're working, you may be dissatisfied, you may be taking a step back and considering what you've been doing, although you are close to completion. You have success. You are going to be successful. And you may very well be in a position to provide support to others. You may need support as well. Again, it's a card of duality. But I would say with the King of Rods and the Knight of Pentacles, the King of Rods has been successful doing things his way, which is big and bold. The Knight of Pentacles is successful because he's grinding it out and getting the work done. So Taurus, it's choosing the strategies and the dynamics that are going to fit you best and how you proceed on your projects for the week with respect to your relationships, with respect to obligations, of, just really maybe being flexible and thinking about these different approaches and how they can best serve you. So let's choose an oracle card for an affirmation for the week. Traveling lightly, simplify your life. Always a great message, because traveling lightly and simplifying your life leaves open space for you to do things that you want to do, to have fun, to be with friends, to build on relationships, to maintain relationships, to make new friends. When you are trapped by material things that you're mortgaged and that you have to pay for, and you have to continue the cycle of working hard to support the stuff. But when you're able to travel lightly, then you have released a lot of that obligation. And so it gives you the freedom to do what you want to do your passions, to follow your passions. So I think it's a wonderful card to travel lightly. And a practical application, pick a corner of your bedroom or of your home and try to lighten it out. Donate trash, donate, recycle. I think you'll feel better. And finally, let's choose a card for love. Cause and effect. You are aware that the love you create in your thoughts is an agent of change and the foundation of your results. So, again, how important is it for everyone on how they think and your visualization and, your belief system? That when you start with what you want to create, what you want to manifest, when you see it and when you set your intention every day, it's one of the most powerful things to do. And it does shape what follows. So think of good thoughts, think of the things that you want in your life and put them up front. So Taurus friends, this is what I have for you for the week. I hope that you found something helpful here today with this reading. If you did, please subscribe, like this video, share this video, comment below. I wish you a wonderful week, and I will see you next week. Take care. Bye-bye.